Madam Speaker, the President of the United States.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I come here today to report on my first year in office and to give a prognosis for the future of this administration. Now, this is supposed to be a traditional State of the Union address. But as the undisputed leader of the Democratic Party, I speak here today not as an American citizen, but as a proud citizen of the world. I speak here most importantly as the man who received almost 70 million votes and 365 electoral ones in the 2008 election, as compared to Senator McCain's 60 million votes and a puny 173 electoral ones. I received an enormous mandate from the American people, and I vow to everyone that my agenda, hold off guys, my agenda, their agenda, will not be derailed. I may speak of bipartisanship, and I sincerely believe in it as a last resort. But ramming my agenda through the Congress is my number one priority. First, the message of condemnation is in order to the people of Massachusetts for having elected Scott Brown, a Republican, to succeed the late Ted Kennedy over Martha Coakley. I believe that there was fraud in this special election, and thus I've ordered my Attorney General, Eric Holder, and the Department of Justice to investigate this matter. I furthermore urge the Massachusetts Secretary of State and the United States Senate to hold off in seating Scotty, because we need to make healthcare reform a reality. The people of Massachusetts number a mere 6.5 million people, as compared to 300 million people in the United States. Doing math, which is relatively simple, as I'm the president, I was elected with a mandate 10 times greater than Massachusetts' entire population, and they need, and Republicans most importantly, need to acknowledge this fact. In addition, I inherited this mess. 5 words is becoming my catchphrase. It is not my fault. Bush caused this recession. I ended it. Bush caused wars. I ended them in name and hopefully soon in practice. My new name for my predecessor is the name for Voldemort in the Harry Potter series. He who must not be named, aka GWB. I looked into his eyes, the GWB. Critics have accused my administration and myself of failing to achieve our goals. But that is patently false. For in the end, it is not what one accomplishes, but what one starts. For example, what exactly did President John F. Kennedy do during his time in office? The correct answer is not much. Aside from creating the Peace Corps, having a nice looking family, and being, unfortunately, assassinated. Excuse me. Excuse me. I issued the order to close Gitmo. Ordered an escalation of the war. In Afghanistan. Excuse me, you'll have to excuse my laughter with my Democratic colleagues. I ordered an escalation of the war in Afghanistan. I drew down our troops in Iraq. We crushed the terrorists and Wall Street corruption. I increased the deficit while simultaneously saving the economy and ordered the Department of Justice to prosecute agents who tortured alleged terrorists.
You lie!
Shame on you. Shame on you. You cannot take even a simple laugh. Where is my applause? I'm the President of the United States. Now, the first year in office has been difficult in substance, but not in style. And people deserve to know that. I'm a far better president than either Bush was. And my problems are shrubs. Again, GWB's fault. Thank you, Mr. Sonius, from high school. Again, 5 words. It is not my fault. When I do something, when something is right, when something goes right, it is to my credit alone, with help from my Democratic colleagues in the Congress. The problems, they are not my fault. They were handed to me on a silver platter. Now, I'm also investigating whether the Supreme Court has become overly politicized as Republicans claim. And if they start to declare any of my programs unconstitutional, well, I have the power of the sword and the power to nominate justices. Yeah. In conclusion, my fellow Democrats in the House and Senate and around this country, stand strong and don't take this Republican crap anymore. For we are, as the great Martin Luther King said, on the right side of history, and we will surely prevail. For in the end, you have me and my inspirational rhetoric, which never ceases to amaze people, including myself. We will not compromise on health care reform, the economy, the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq, and other rights which are dear to my heart and soul. It is my prediction that Republicans are far outside the mainstream and are fast becoming dinosaurs. With that, God bless the Democratic Party, my family, and myself, and our cause, for it is just. Thank you. Thank you.